Hello and welcome to Prime News. Now look at the headlines. Government asks corporation and other departments to stop communicating through private email circular on the backdrop of recent info leak in Petroleum Ministry. Contingency fund used for salaries, CM says incumbent government far better than past governments. Salaries delayed but never stopped, justifies CM. One more swine flu case detected in Goa. Patient quarantined and discharged. Report of 13 samples out of 60 sent to Delhi awaited. Goa government extends one-time settlement scheme for the barge, truck, tripper and machine owners. Scheme also applicable for private limited companies now. Mopa farmers and Goans for Dabolim demand high-level inquiry into role of officers in Mopa Greenfield Airport project, challenge environment clearance. Now the news in detail. Goa government has taken strong cognizance of recent information leakage in Union Petroleum Ministry. State Information and Technology Department has issued a circular stopping use of private email services such as Gmail or Hotmail for official government communication. Circular has been dispatched to all government offices and corporations. Information Department issued the circular to alert the department against possibility of information leakage through usage of such private email services which are managed and hosted by service providers outside India.
Information leakage scandal in Union Ministry for Petroleum shocked the nation. Goa government has taken strong cognizance of the same. State government's Information and Technology Department has now issued a circular a week back. Circular says ministries, corporations, departments, autonomous bodies, government institutions should discontinue use of private email services for official government communications. Such services providers are based outside India and there is possibility of information leakage. Government of India has hosted email hosting service in the country for the use of government employees. It is provided from NIC, National Informatics Center. Department of Information and Technology has recommended use of these services. State government has preferred to be cautious after espionage episode in Union Petroleum Ministry. But importantly, Goa government's official websites were hacked on many occasions in the past. Senior reporter Lokik Shilkar for Prudent.
Financial stress might have delayed salaries and wages to the government employees. The government has not stopped salary payment. It's just a delay. Chief Minister Lakshmikant Parsekar has clarified on government using contingency fund to pay employee salaries. While admitting of having used a contingency route, Parsekar claims his government to be in a better position than the previous Congress government in the last quarter of fiscal.
Education and Higher Education Department are receiving grants and salaries through government's contingency fund. Prudent had earlier exposed that employees' salary from Fire, Health, Education, GMC, Forest, North Goa Collectorate, River Navigation Department, including district courts, are being paid through contingency funds. When questioned, Chief Minister Lakshmikant Parsekar clarified without denial.
कंटिंजन्सी 230 कोटी केले म्हणून सरकार साल्वार अशें म्हणटा खंय रे म्हणजे कितें जालें तें परतो पगार जावचो रावलो म्हाका दिसता आदले कितले फावटी इवन काँग्रेस गव्हर्मेंटाच्या काळात निमणे 3 म्हयने बॉब पडटाली ताका निमणो पगार सुरू जालो मरे फेब्रुवारी म्हयन्याचो पगार जालो आता मार्चाचो पगार हो स्वाभाविकपणे नवीन बजेटात.
Parsekar has consented to transfer newly appointed Goa's Chief Secretary Keval Sharma as Delhi's new Chief Secretary.
रिक्वेस्ट केला ताका रिलीव कर म्हणून. Actually, he was a good man. आमच्याकडे बरेच जुळले ताणें हल्ली ग्रीपय घेतलेली पण आमचे लोक वयर आसात जे तांची आमकां काळजी घेवचीच पडटा न्ही.
Surprisingly, the Chief Secretary's transfer has come amidst state budget preparations. After Sanjay Srivastava and B. Vijayan, in last 6 months, Goa has got 3 new Chief Secretaries. Couple of them with ad hoc charge. Not a single one could complete even 6 months in office. Senior reporter Laukik Shilkar with video journalist Omkar Farari for Prudent.
Swine flu case in Goa. Directorate of Health Services has identified one more swine flu case. Department had sent 60 samples to Delhi for test and report of 47 samples are in. Report of 13 samples are yet to be received. Directorate has also issued guidelines to all the schools to take precautionary measures. Parents are advised not to take their children in hospital during courtesy visits.
One more swine flu case has been found in Goa. Good news is, after treatment, the patient is discharged.
The reports which we have received, 8 positive है. So the last case which came positive was in last week, and he has a travel history from Pune. But then patient is already discharged. Patient is symptomatically well, and he has completed his treatment.
Directorate of Health Services has issued guidelines to all schools. Department has asked the teacher to allow students to stay home for 1 week if he or she suffers from cold. Also, parents are advised not to take their children in hospital during courtesy visits.
Find that any student is having fever with flu-like symptoms, then they should immediately take him to the nearby health center or a hospital or any doctor which is under institution, and he should be treated or managed properly. Such students should be asked to stay at home for at least a week to 1 week's period. Parents should not take their children along with them for courtesy visits in hospitals, because they are more prone for the infections.
Till date, total 8 cases of swine flu have been found in Goa. 1 patient died and others were discharged. Reporter Mahesh Khadi for Prudent.
Goa government has extended one-time settlement scheme for the barge, truck, tripper and machine owners. Government has amended the debt relief scheme for mining affected borrowers of financial institution. Now the OTS scheme is applicable to those borrowers who have sold or intend to sell the asset and settle the loan of a financial institution. Scheme is also applicable to the borrowers in the category of private limited companies. The scheme is further extended for the period of 6 months from the date of expiry of the said scheme. It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.